Cause I don't really care anymore. Motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid. Certified assistant. They tell you to get a business on the phone and say, motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid. Certified assistant. They forget bitches on the phone and say, empty colostomies or ileostomies. That's a beggar through the holes of that 1,000 cc's. That's milliliters, linear mathematics. Some CNAs deal with detox and drug addicts. Some alcoholics. Some crackheads try to break the legs and leaves to get high on meds. I've been checked with a couple times and punched in the nose. They've been in and shitting on and they call me bro. I was an empty cafeteria's full of urine. As a tube goes your peel and bladder just stick with thick. Fuck, that would suck to have a tube up my dick. With a tube the size of an inch thick. But shit is cool, I got plenty more. The patients with me needs more than food in a grocery store. You the bitch, cause I ain't gonna stop. And you know I do cops on the cuz, motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all you bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid. Certified your assistant. And don't you forget the bitch with the phone and say, motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid. Certified your assistant. Don't you forget bitches with the phone and say,
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to PSA from a CNA. I am your host with the most, the blessed and highly favored Franko the Pen. Thank you for spending this a small, a smidgen, just the tiniest bit of your Wednesday evening here with your boy. I truly appreciate it. It is shout out to everybody who is getting off of second shift in probably about an hour or two. Shout out to everybody who is on their way to third shift. I truly appreciate it because I plan on never doing it. That is my vow, my solemn swear. Sorry if you can hear like noise or a machine in the background. It is currently like close to 100 degrees outside, which some of you may know because we are all feeling this heat. So I currently have not a fan, but you know, like one of them blowers they put on the ground to like help like dry floors. I got one of them, and it is awesome. And if you haven't invested in one, I suggest you do. But yeah, that boy is going to be blowing. It's going to be blowing a lot this episode, and I don't plan on turning it off because it feels good. So yeah, there we go. Shout out to everybody. First of all, can I say shout out to everybody who? First of all, shout out to everybody who is working in this heat wave. It is dramatic. It is traumatic. It is uncomfortable. It is sweaty. It is disgusting. Some of y'all probably went home mad salty, both physically and emotionally. Yeah. But I really want to give a shout out to I want to give a shout out to everybody who is not only working in this heat, but to the people who are working in this heat and also have to go into the rooms of residents who refuse. Even in this heat, it is damn near 100 degrees outside, and there are still residents who refuse to turn their heat down or off. And like I said, it was damn near 100 degrees a day. If at some point it did, as for some of y'all, at some point it did reach over 100 degrees. For some of us, it was close to 100 degrees. And it is still residents who, even in looking outside and watching the news and seeing that it is over 100 degrees and feeling that it is hot in the nursing home, they feel it, but they still will not turn they heat off or at least down. And didn't have the nerve, the gall, the gumption, the pure audacity, the pure old time audacity to get mad when you come into the room and turn the heat down for your own safety. They will throw a full-blown tantrum. Tell everybody, nurses, DON, ADO, whoever will listen. They get pissed if you come in there. It, like I said, it is 100 degrees outside. You come in there and touch their heat. If they look over and see their heat off of 95, you about to get cussed out and probably hit with one of them bony fingers. It is not a joke, okay? It is some real deal Holyfield shit about to go down. They don't care about it being 100 degrees outside. All they care about is how I feel in their room. And apparently the heat being on slavery, along with the outside being feeling like slavery, is just a cool summer breeze to them. They need to feel that heat. They so close to the cold. Life wise, I think is the problem. But yeah, shout out to all the CNAs who had to work in those type of rooms. Some of y'all right now watching this live had to go into a residence room. Once again, it was damn near 100 degrees today, and some of y'all had to go into a residence room that had the heat on right now. The heat is on. Your shift is about to be over. When you came in, that heat was on 95, and guess what? Your shift is about to be over. And what is that heat on right now? Still 95. All day, it's been hot. And not even the fun hot. It's been that dry hot. It ain't been a breeze of anything. Ain't been a cloud in the sky all day. It's been hot. And in their room right now, the heat is still on a smooth 95 degrees. See, look, Bebe loves. She trying to see. First of all, shout out to RJ. What up, girl? But look at Bebe. She trying to Bebe trying to Miss Love. She trying to start some shit right now. Talking about, listen, here go this blanket. You'll be all right for 5 or 10 minutes. Excuse you? You can't tell no resident they're gonna be all right for 5 or 10 minutes. To a resident, 5 or 10 seconds is too much without that heat on. Okay? What are you saying? No, that heat must be on at all times. And if they even see you attempting to reach your hand towards the thermostat, they may pee on you out of a pure octopus defense. You know how you see like documentaries of an octopus being like attacked and they like shoot ink as a defense? Old people have done that. I've seen it. I have seen full old women aim they pee. Ripped the brief off first. Brief was already pissy. Ripped the brief off, threw that against the wall. Aimed to pee. At an objective. You think these old folks won't do some disgusting shit to you? Don't touch my thermostat. No, you just have to deal with that. First of all, shout out to everybody who was lucky enough to work in a nursing home with air conditioning. Okay, let's just get that out the way right now, because some of y'all out there right now working in a nursing home that ain't even got no air conditioning. They just got big fans in the hallway, and telling y'all that's enough. And they tell the residents' family they got to come bring them a fan because it's hot out and the air conditioning ain't working, and we ain't got the budget for no fan. So y'all got to bring y'all family members a fan if y'all don't want them to die. So First of all, let me start off by saying shout out to everybody who work in a nursing home that actually got air conditioning working. You already up a leg up in the game on that. After that, let's say you in the hall. You know what I'm saying? You in a nice air. You just came in from the outside. Once again, 100 degrees outside. You just came in from the outside. You feel that air conditioning was like a smooth kiss to the cheek. Air conditioning, smooth, 62 degrees. And you was loving it. Then you walk, you go, you feeling good. You go to get the day started. You open up Mrs. Johnson's door, and a blast of heat, a blast of this dry heat and pee, and the smell of pee just hits you in the face. Now, all of a sudden you got like one of them weird heat nosebleeds or some kind of mess like that. What am I supposed to do now? Like for what? You know what I'm saying? You just be sitting here looking crazy, and and Mrs. Johnson will not allow you to turn down her heat for anything. She don't care about you being uncomfortable. She don't care about your life. I feel like the combination of the heat outside plus the heat inside of a resident's room, being the heat is constantly on a smooth 95, will probably kill you. If not, give you a mild heat stroke. If not that, you definitely getting one of them weird heat nosebleeds or something like that. But I truly believe like a resident will sit there and watch you die of dehydration in their room, and it's their fault. They will sit there and watch you die. They will sit there drinking their cup of ice water that you brought them. You risked your life to bring them a cup of ice water in their hot ass room, and they will sit there and watch you and watch you die of dehydration, putting that cup on the table. But as long as you die there quietly, without touching their thermostat or interrupting their show, they don't give a damn about you. Please, Mrs. Johnson, call a nurse. I can't see. There's too much blood in my eyes from my nose. It's too hot up in here. Boy, shut your ass up. You interrupted William. You interrupted Wendy Williams. Get your ass up out and don't touch my thermostat on the way out. That shit is crazy. They don't pay us enough. They don't pay us enough to. Look, in my eyes, that's truly like a life-risking thing that you're doing right now. It is hot, okay? It's hot outside, and I feel like if in this kind of heat, if a resident complain about like you turning the heat off, then like your boss, like, come on, like, even though you probably never agree with your boss, you probably you probably don't even like the ass, but in this instant right now, just can we work together to save my life and possibly yours? Because you got to go into this hot motherfucker and talk to their ass. And I'm not saying it's ever okay to lie to a resident, because it's not. But I will mislead a resident in order to save my own life. How about that? I will mislead the shit out of you to save my own life. Because I feel like if you went into a residence room and turned the heat off in this 90-degree weather, and then they got mad and tried to tell like the ADON or the DON or the manager or whatever the fuck you want to call them, I feel like the manager should go into their room, reassure them, blah 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 blah, and just go out and just come out and be like, go in there and do whatever you want to. She's crazy. We all know she's crazy. She's trying to kill us. Just go in there and cut the heat off, and I'll just take the heat for once. No pun intended. But just take the heat for once. But that's probably too much to ask, because as soon as the family come up there bitching and shit, then it's gonna be it's once again it's all the CNA fault and blah blah blah, and I tried to blah blah blah, and your family member is right, blah 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 blah. Can you imagine that? Just imagine that. Imagine. You ain't even gotta imagine. It was damn near 100 degrees outside today. Imagine coming into work, going into a resident's room, who then has the heat on at a smooth 95 degrees. Now imagine that resident telling on you because you turned the heat down. They told like their family member, their daughter or son or something. Now imagine their son or daughter coming up there and pitching a fit about you turning their parents' heat down in the middle of a goddamn heat wave. And you know what the sad part about that is? You know what the really sad part about that is? I can really see that happening. I can 100% see that happening. I can 100% see, because it's happened before. I'm pretty sure it's happened to everybody working in the medical field. You did something to a resident that they didn't like. You moved their shirt to the wrong side of the closet. You moved their shoes from the closet to the outside or something like that. You did something. You turned a TV channel when they swear they was watching it, but they was full blown sleep. Something minuscule, something immute, something just so petty. And they called their family member, and a family member actually came up here and bitched about it to your boss. Now you got to sit here and take your boss not going to defend you against the family because the family is paying the money. Now you just sitting here with the dumb, like I didn't even do shit. Imagine a family member coming up in this kind. They have to walk through this heat wave to get to your building, so they know it's hot outside. And they come into your nursing home building, go up to your nursing home boss, and say they are mad at you, the CNA, the aide, because you turned down the heat in their parents' room on this day that was down there 100 degrees, and their room was 100 degrees. You had kiss all my ass, all of it, all of it. I'm trying to. That'll be the day I go off. I will go off on the family members. I will go off on my boss. I will go off on a resident. Hell, I'll go off on janitorial. Whoever in the way, whoever just happened to be in that general vicinity, dietary. Fucking who else? Come on, everybody can get it. Secretary at the front desk. Come on, who else wants some of this smoke? Because I got time today. I'm hot. I'm irritated. I'm sweaty. I taste salty. And I feel salty. And y'all about to feel all these pains with me. So come on, let's get it cracking. Excuse me, man, but do you have one of those heated blankets? I'm freezing. Turn up the heat. What the hell? RJ trying to kill somebody. RJ is trying to murder somebody. You know, but you know what? Because residents will be like, I'm cold. Residents in a day like today, residents will 100% be like, I'm cold. I'm freezing. Turn the heat up. I don't know. I think that's just like a byproduct of getting old. You just become cold, or you just become like not able to handle regular temperatures or something. I don't know what it is. I don't. I think that might be it. I don't know. But when you start to get old, you can't handle like normal temperatures, even though. But today wasn't like a normal temperature. Today was like today wasn't like a normal temperature. Today was like extreme heat. Like a fight, a fire happened in my city because it was so hot. And I live in Michigan. We don't just get like heat fires. So for it to be like hot, for it to be like for the heat to start a fire, it was hot outside. And for a resident to still be like, I'm hot in this heat is just crazy to me. It's crazy to me, I think, because I'm still like semi young. I'm only like 64. But some of the residents that's like older than me, I understand why they be cold. But like I said, shout out to all of the CNAs. I'm only talking the first shift, and I'm only talking the second shift. I'm not talking the third shift because y'all not gonna have to deal with that heat wave. It's starting to get dark outside. The heat temperature is going down, so y'all can just shut up, deal with it. But shout out to uh, shout out to first shift and second shift because you had to deal with the heat, and you had to deal with the residents who live in the heat. And for that, I want to give you um oh my god, I thought I had it I thought I had it thought I had it queued up. Hold on, I got it. Wait a minute. I want to give you a round of applause. There we go. Let's get one more. It's my show. Let's get one more up in there. Yeah, I'm out here killing it. I got sound effects now. What's up? Even without Marcus here, I got sound effects. Yeah, this is my show, solo, and I got sound effects. What up, fam? I don't believe you're 64 no way. I am a smooth 64. You are confused by my hair color still being this dark. But if you look like really close to my beard and stuff, and this chest hair, which I'm trying to cover up. If you look like close to like my chest hair and my beard and my dreads, you see that that one random gray hair. Look at that! Look at that gray trying to come back in. Look at this. Yeah, my gray hair coming back in. What the hell? Did I put in? What the? Why is moaning? Why is that one of the ones? Okay. Yeah. Shoot. Ow. Ow. What the hell? Please excuse me, guys. Had a busy day today. Day off. I spent my day today getting freshly tattooed. I don't know if you can get the damn mic out the way. Freshly tattooed, and I got one. Can you see it? So baby, it's a it's a it's a hot boy. It's a hot boy summer, and I'm coming out this boy tatted up. I told everybody I'm coming out this boy tatted up. I'm breaking fat rule number 69, and I'm not wearing a shirt. So you just gonna have to deal with these rolls this summer, baby. What's up? I'm out here reckless in the streets. That's nice. Thank you, Cindy. Some people, well, I already had like tattoos, but I wasn't like in a rush to like get more tattoos because I already look threatening as for a CNA. I look mildly threatening, as people have told me when I don't put on my work face, which is pretty much wide. Hold on, which is pretty much hair back, wide eyes, some sort of smile, which is kind of a fake one, just like that. But when I don't put on, when I don't put on my work face, I look, not mildly, but a lot of people say I look very threatening to the point where I made a manager cry. But that's a whole nother story. But so I didn't want to get like too many tattoos, but but this summer I was like, you know what? I always wanted the sleeve. I always wanted my left arm to be covered in tattoos. I didn't want like a traditional sleeve. I just wanted it's two kinds of tattoo sleeves. It's one the normal one, which is like continuous artwork, and there's another one which is just like, which is the one I got, which is just like a big group, which is like a bunch of tattoos that just cover your arms that make up the sleeve, which I'm almost done with. I'm almost covered. I got a little bit more real estate right there. But soon I will have the full tattoo sleeve. Hopefully the tattoos don't make me more threatening to my residents. Usually I can usually after like being around me for like a while, residents will like get over like how I look, and they just love the way I treat them. And then they look at me like a bodyguard instead of like the enemy. But if I like have to go into like a new nursing home or something like that, I don't know why. I think old people, let me rephrase that. Old people still look at tattoos as like, oh, he's dangerous. So I have to I tried to keep like the tattoos like a minimum to like reassure to help with the reassurance that I wasn't dangerous. But now I pretty much I made it harder for myself, but I'm pretty much like, you know what, fuck it. Always wanted this artwork, and now I got it, and I love it. And now I may have to work like 10 times harder to get residents to trust me, but it'll be worth it because I will be happy and they will be happy. And you know what I'm saying? It's not that hard to love me because I'm awesome. I do believe. I mean, that's what people tell me, at least. That's what people tell me, at least. Know what I'm saying? John, what's up? Hey, Franko, busy as shit in ICU tonight. Have my roller skates on tonight. You out there? You in the hospital with Heelys on? Yo, I saw. I go to this place called what is it? What is it? Shoe Depot or something like that. It's in one of my malls. It's where I buy. It's one of the first places I look for shoes. They had a pair of Heelys in there, and I swear to God, if they would have had a pair of my size, I would have bought the. Imagine my big ass rolling through a nursing home, rollerblade style. coming in at speeds of 2 miles per hour. Said running my ass off. That's what you get for working in the ICU. It was hot outside too. It's probably people in there with like mild heat strokes and all types of sun problems. Too much UV light. I think it's a white people problem. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the hospitals was going through it. I know with in major heat situations, like especially in like old buildings, like they equipment and shit be going through it. I don't know if the hospital you work in is like up to date. Hopefully it wasn't having like heat related power outages and shit. I know some of these older nursing homes be like when it's like too hot, basically any type of weather will like fuck it up. Said those are for me. You just try a pair. Heelys, you can do it. Friday in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. It's supposed to be between 101 and 105. I want y'all to hear that again. My boy John said in Scottsbluff, Nebraska, this upcoming Friday, it's supposed to be between 101 and 105 degrees Fahrenheit outside. And you know what's funny? I bet you if you walk into any nursing home in Nebraska, you're going to see at least 10 rooms with residents with the fucking heat on because they cold. I got $100 Cash App. I bet you go into a nursing home and find that. Oh my God. I want to hear the story. I want to hear all the stories about CNAs catching heat strokes. Shoot, look, y'all, I gotta get up out of here, but if you haven't already, please like and follow this page so you can be notified of the next time I go live, which will be this Friday with a brand new episode of Bitch and Matter Bar. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Franko the Pen. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Franko the Pen. If you haven't already, please follow me on Twitter at OMG Franko, but be warned because it gets very X-rated over there. If you're vaccinated, stay carded up, and if you're not, stay tested. I truly love and appreciate everybody. Once again, shout out to everybody who was on their way to third shift. It was a full moon the other day, so I'm glad y'all made it out alive. And be safe, keep your air conditioning on. And this has been another episode of PSA from a CNA, and I am out of here.